All right, guys, welcome back to another video of Shaman J. Here is the brand new Tank 4. Now, I've had this in my possession for a little bit, but it's now time to actually unbox it and show it to you here. You can now pre-order this new version, a lot more affordable version, by the way, according to 8849. This model here, early bird, is $420. Now, I don't typically talk about the pricing too much when I do these types of phones, but this is a lot of phone for 420 bucks. Let's be clear here. This is a lot of phone for 420. So you've got a Dimensity 7300 4nm chip in here. You got a 100 lumen 720p DLP projector. This is pretty cool. It's in here as well with autofocus, so you can have a big screen anywhere you want to. 24 gigs of RAM. That's 12 and 12 gigs of RAM, and then 12 virtual. That's crazy though when you think about it, how you can get phones with this much RAM when our computers with this much, you know, it's kind of right now still. That's crazy, right? Nuts. 512 gigs of storage, which is big. Again, big phone, big storage, big RAM. And an 11,600 milliamp hour battery with 66 watt fast charging, 1 hour full charge. And you know, that's sadly, that's better than, you know what I'm going to say. 50 megapixel autofocus main shooter, 64 megapixel night vision camera, 32 megapixel front camera, 8 megapixel 3x autofocus telephoto camera. And then you've got a dual SIM card setup here and an SD card slot. You know, when you read these specs, you kind of wish that, you know, the US would act right. The US market would act right. Because a lot of these phones right here, people probably won't buy them in the US. Well, they'll bring them to the US and buy them. But, you know, this isn't appealing to a large crowd. It's appealing to a small crowd. And the small crowd that's into these phones, they love them. They know, they see the value there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this power button here, and then we're going to get into the phone. And this is why I continue to bring you these videos, because there is a market for this phone. Trust me. And I actually used one. I took that plunge and I used one for a little bit, and I was like, only thing that deterred me, like as a daily driver, it was just the weight of it. You know, putting this in your pocket is kind of strange. There's your 66 watt fast charger, folks. You can't even get that in the US, and this is to unscrew it more than likely when you have the places to, yeah, it's got to be a spot on here. Oh, let's get that projector up out of there. Let's get that projector uncovered. Yeah, there's just certain things that are just appealing to a certain crowd. When you think about this is a phone with a freaking projector on it. It's nuts. And this, again, is going to be to unscrew something or pluck this out here. It could be for anything. Yeah. Type-C, headphone jack, you know, all the things that a person could possibly want in a phone in the U.S. It's just not happening in the U.S., man. They just don't do us right. They don't do you right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just scan through here, get into the system here. And I just want to show you the phone here. Let me sign into my Wi-Fi. I mean, the fact that this screen is an AMOLED display, that's nuts. When you think about all the things that we get in the US, you know, the things that we don't get in the US, it's kind of sad. This screen is a 6.7 inch AMOLED display, 1200 by 2650. Yeah. These phones are getting faster and faster and faster, and more features are coming in even more. It's nuts. I mean, it's just crazy when you think about it. Like, you look at this phone, and the only deterrent to me is just the weight for most people. I'm saying, like I said, I used this before. All these tanks that I get now, I'll use them for about a week or so just to kind of feel it out. I'm not going to say I use it for a month. I tried the month-long thing, and it just came down to weight. This is an 11,600 milliamp hour battery, and this thing is built like a tank, pun intended. And then you have all this different rugged design around here, which is just great. You got the light show. This is a flashlight for when you're camping or whatever. And then you got the triple camera setup right there. And then you have the grip all along the sides. You got your power button. You got ventilation for the projector. You got ventilation for the projector all over the place, B. And then you've got a loudspeaker on the back. They have to have the loudspeakers on the back. That's just how it has to be done based on how these phones are built. Then you got the programmable buttons here. You got your volume rocker right there. And then you have your SIM tray, and also that black little circular thing joint there is to take this out as well. And you can see the IP rating there. You can see the ring around there to keep it nice and wet inside. And again, Type-C with a headphone jack. These are things that I would like on a US model device, man. Let's just be clear here. So when you look at the software, it's no bloatware. It's nothing, man. It's just a Android phone with lots of storage. Wow, look at that storage. It's incredible. And I like that the system only uses 9.3 gigs. Android phones in the US, they use up a ton of storage. Let's go ahead and switch this to dark mode. Like, you got the look at this, man. I like that standard version. Blue light defender, dynamic contrast. There's just a lot on these phones that get slept on. And it's just not something people are going to be interested in the US. That's what it is. I guess I should say not everyone in the US will be interested in this. Because again, like I said, there is a huge market for this phone. Now, as I get down into the display, this is a 5G phone, by the way, too. I can just put it to 120 hertz. You can't make this up. There's so many things in this phone crammed in here, and it's just crazy that it kind of gets overlooked. Let's check that right there. That's what I was looking for right there. So this is a speedy, fast phone with an AMOLED display that's 5G, that's built like a tank. Literally is a tank. That's the name of the phone, tank. And I'll give you some shots of the projector in just a second here, but I wanted to kind of just go through and just kind of show you all around the phone, man. This is what it is. I know a lot of people are here just for the projector. For those that follow this type of phone, you know that the projector is where it's at. And I know, based on the comments and the people that watch these videos, when I do these tank videos, they are all about that projector, man. They want to see what's popping with the projector. They want to know, hey, what's going on? Show me the projector. Why didn't you show the projector? Oops, accidentally hit it a little too soon. Didn't want to. They want to know. I'm trying to get to the home screen settings just to kind of see. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Boom. Boom. Let's put it down here since it's not centered anymore. I mean, this is great. No bloatware, man. Love it. So I wanted to go ahead and show it to you. Oh, and NFC as well. Let's scroll down here. You can see everything. This is a stock Android. Let me go back to one more thing before I show you this projector, because this one is a 720p projector. Some people get frustrated that it's not 1080p, but it is what it is. Look at that, man. Security patch November 2024. We're in 2025. That will be updated, hopefully. And you know what? That's the thing about some of these phones. If you buy them, you're buying into what the new model is. Because what I've seen, most of them, if they don't, whatever they come with, that's what they come with. I haven't seen too many of the other tanks that I've gotten updated. Maybe they'll start. But let me show you the projector. Hardware obviously is good. No problems whatsoever with the hardware. It's never going to be a problem with the hardware. I've destroyed some of these phones before, and man, I tell you, they can take a beating. They can take a serious beating. Anyway, let me show you the projector, and then we'll get out of here. And one thing I want to add in here before I show you the projector is T-Mobile 5G. It does work with T-Mobile 5G. I don't know about other companies, but Again, these are 5G chips in these phones now, so they do very well with T-Mobile in specific. Most other companies, they're blocking you to use phones like this in the US. They don't want you to use them on their network. So it's up to you to determine if this is something you want to do, but just had to point this out there to you. These phones do work in the US officially. Phone calls, data, emails, everything works. RCS, it all works. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, let's look at the projector. All right, guys, so here's the projector mode. You can see how the phone is holding it right here, projecting onto the wall. This is super clear. Like, I don't think you understand how clear this is in real life. Like, looking over the video, I'm sure it looks a certain way, but man, this is super clear, very good. And you get the dark enough room, you can have a 120-inch TV or a 100-inch TV at a clear view. So again, I'm just turn on a YouTube video, boom, just like that. Point it at the wall. You can shine it on the ceiling. You can do whatever you want to do. You have a video, sit in your bed, like young people say they be in their bed, like looking at videos and stuff. I can't look at the screen upside down like that, but hey, look, beast mode, man. Anyway, it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is a nice 720p screen here, just projecting on the wall. Really nice. I think you'll like this if you pick it up. They're getting better and better with the projection quality. And this is a DLP, so it's 720, but it's still good enough. It's your man Jay. See you in the next one. Take care. And that link is in the description, so you can grab yours right now on the early bird at the recording of this video. Price will go up after that, so if you want this, you better jump on it.